This is Making Moves, and we're 50,000 Rand to invest in a business. 10 entrepreneurs will come face to face with our panel of judges to pitch for this investment.
I'm not convinced on where you're wanting to spend the money.
Your business could be in line to win this grand prize and our money in the bank series. Your business could be operating from home, the streets, or at a fancy office, normally from a bicycle. Oksalayo, we are looking for you. Only 4 entrepreneurs will make it to the final episode to pitch for that investment. Watch Making Moves every Monday, 2 p.m. on SABC 1, Mzansi for sure.
If we get the 50,000 Rand, 22,000 Rand will go towards the Wi-Fi installation.
Your time is up. I still find the business a little bit confusing.
I totally agree with her on the Wi-Fi thing. How she's put it, all of the pieces work together.
The catering. Having a kitchen does not make you a caterer. Yes, she cooks.
According to research, the total direct spent on events was estimated at 42.4 billion in 2015 and continues to grow year on year. This great performance demonstrates a healthy industry for those in the events business. However, barriers to entry is very tough as the industry requires huge capital to get started. Omphile, ongumsunguli wenkampani yazo ngokuthiwa Monakaladi Gardens, yena ke usezakhele indumo ezulu kule nkundla lena ke enomthelela omuhle.
My name is Omphile Matani, founder of Monakaladi Gardens, wedding and conference venue. We specialize in weddings, but we also do conferencing, birthday parties, matric farewells, any kind of function really. We have indoor and outdoor space to cater for that. What makes us unique is that we take our clients very seriously. So we make sure we go all out to please our clients and make sure their dream day is what they get when they get here.
Gisendaweni yaziwa ngokuthiwa ke kuseDihatswane, which is 5 kilometers away from eMafikeng. Kulapho khona ngizobe ngichitha usuku nosomabhizinisi wethu wanamhlanje. Lona ke wesimami wakhe le ndawo lena elangemuva kwami ke ngamandla wakhe futhi esebenzisa imali yakhe engenayo ifunding ephuma komunye umuntu. Le ndawo lena ke langemuva ke yona ke events venue yakuyona le ndawo le. So besichitha usuku naye namhlanje sifuna ukwazi kabanzi ukuthi ke benzani kule ndawo. Later on kuzokhona umcimbi ozobuwenzakala la. Lapho ke sikhuluma phela ngomshado. So ngibone kabanzi ukuthi yena wenzani leli business lakhe. I know gore nele toro ya hao from childhood.
Yes.
Wenze kanjani ukuthi ufeze lelo phupho lakho obukade unalo uswele usemncane?
Okay, well, Kolong, I studied travel and tourism, and then that's where I fell in love with the industry. When other people were still confused as to what they want to study after matric, I knew that I want to do hospitality management, without a doubt. And then I went to a very good school, the International Hotel School. That place also refined me as a person. I learned a lot from the hospitality from the International Hotel School. And then after that, I went and worked overseas.
Oh, so fundile, traveling.
Yes, those are the two things that I like, traveling and this industry.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, so when I came back from Abu Dhabi, I knew that, you know what, I can do it.
Yes.
So I got married, met somebody that supported my dream as well. And the end product is this.
Is this?
Yes.
Speaking of Gucci end product, yona lenda wesigiyona. But I know this wasn't the actual first structure ebila kulenda ole. You had to break down and adjust izinto. Talk to me through that process. Why break down? Why adjust? What cost malini futhi?
Yo, okay. go diragetse yana ne ra kopana le somebody o nna kile a kra contract ya go aga thatch.
Okay.
And then we asked for a referral gore a re fe motho o nna moagela. So a re fa motho gore motho a teng kene na mo eletsa yone, and then ntata teng a tla go aga, but unfortunately the building was not fine. The roof was not pitched high enough, so it could collapse anytime. And he was actually not the contractor, but just somebody who was working more projecting ya teng. So
So it must have cost you a lot of money.
It cost us a lot of money and time as well. Yeah. Monna ka sale a tlogela mmereko. He's a professional registered nurse or specialized in trauma. He resigned and we used his pensions to rebuild this second building that is here now. Yes.
But where there's a will, there's a way.
Yes. So as you can see, today we're hosting a wedding for 200 guests seated, but we're catering for 250 guests. So kamo, we've got 20 square tables that seats 10 people each. So it's 200 guests. The serving station is we have 2 serving points on the left and on the right.
Why did you see the need to set up a leli business like kule ndawo esikuyona?
Batho ba rata go tswela ko ntle bikinyana ba itewe ke phefo kula bona a file gore ha mo gare ga sephethephethe, and then re batla le gore ha motho a tlhopile venue ya rona a file gore o special.
Ke simolotse go bereka mo Monakaladi last year. It's about how you should work as a team. The benefits it's extra pocket money, whereby my applications at university.
We didn't have any equipment in this kitchen. We only had 2 gas stoves and 2 tables.
Yes.
So fortunately for us, we were part of the Tolwana Enterprise Development Program that's run by the SAB Foundation. And as part of that, they offered us funding, and we bought commercial kitchen equipment. So the majority of the equipment that you see in here, we got through that program.
Monakaladi Gardens, ki Googlile because on 2015, he neke tana 30. Neke batla the nearest place, simple and nice, my party. What I liked about the venue, it's the kids' side, because we all know bana they get irritated. So at least bana le mo bana ba tshameka mo teng. Ke yone e leng gore e rile gore ke rate place ke feel gore no I'm comfortable ka yone.
My challenge with the business right now is it's very hand to mouth. I'm not sure if you can get any lower than that.
Omphile is the firstborn of 3 girls, and she was raised by a single mother. Her upbringing was characterized by a strong will to succeed. Yena ke futhi kwakumele akwazi ukuzimela. Njengoba wayehlala ebhekene nobunzima uma ngabe kuza koza kwabo. Njengamanje umndeni wakhe uxoxisana nathi ukusitshela ukuthi le ntokazi yanjani isakhula.
My relationship with my husband started many years ago. Ke moitsi fela ile motho o rtsana nkereke le ene mara ke seng ke bua le ene much.
I admired her at a distance.
When my 3rd year was almost complete, ke le ko Abu Dhabi, mama banta ha ke bua le ene tsatsi lengwe a re o itse gore ke ngwana you are almost now of an age to get married. Yeah,
I told her gore dana ama Arabo a tla go nyala. You are of an age now to get married. You must come back home and get married.
It was very difficult for me to talk to her. I knew that I have to do it, but it was difficult.
February, I kopa go bua le nna. A re batla go kopana le nna, and then we met, and then ha re kopana ke a gopola he ordered a glass of water, and I'm like, what? Water? Whisper.
If there's something that I have, let me say, maybe maximized or that I can tick as a point of highlight, it's being married to her.
My childhood was pretty normal, I would say. Ne ke godisiwa ke mama le bonna ka ba babedi.
We have a good relationship. She's always been sort of the second mother to me. Ka ke wa bofelo a kere e no feta ka dijara tse kepe eo ya bona la 7. So we've had our differences as siblings, but le balwane ba qabana kere. Mare I think age gap ithusitse ka gore she's been the mature one, the leader mo the three of us.
Ha ke ne ke high school ne ke le matepe, ne ke le selallang go bua nnete. Ne ke le mama's baby. So I got miserable every time I feel like I worked hard, I studied hard, maar ha o kwala test bu feel like I don't know gore ne ke kwala eng mo testing ele. So every time I feel like ele yone I think e feitse or ele yone I think e pasitse ne ke founela mama or ke mo sendela di please call me ke mo tlotlela gore yeah today it wasn't so nice or oh yeah today yone it was just so easy ke sure gore ke krile di distinction.
She was a very determined girl. She was a go-getter when she grew up. The way our relationship was, she submitted to discipline.
I get to Tiger Kloof, I already knew I want to be in the hospitality industry. So I really get to Tiger Kloof, I apply to International Hotel School. The school itself, in your final year, it the potential employers and agents. So overseas. I've never heard much about Dubai and Abu Dhabi, so that's where I want to go.
I remember at the airport, it was all of us. And then our neighbor. You know, I just couldn't believe that she is taking that risk to be so far away, and I couldn't show her. I'm hesitant. I remember Hana checka in go checkiwa go weiwa di luggage. Moralo ga go le bukete o tla bo fokudiwa. Ha go fokudiwa ha ke re kare ke ha rekile toiletry di bar soaps ke re nana ha o rekile di sepa tse dintsiana a re mama ha ke itse go ke anteng gore go tlhapiwa ka eng ke re mare e tla re ga fokotsa ke tla be ke tshwara Bibele ke re the Bible should not remain behind ke gopola yaanong ha setse a feditse le gore yaanong she was about to leave. That's when she broke in tears and she said, Mama, I am scared. I am scared. And we cried. But even though she said, I'm scared, something inside me was saying, hi, tell her to stop. Tell her not to go. But I said, but she has to go. It's her life.
It's something that I wanted to do, and no matter how hard it was for me to leave or how scary it seemed to appear, I did it. I still had to do it. I think there was just, or there is something that is greater than my fears.
Omphile kwamele ukuthi yena ayibhidlize aphinde ayakhe i-wedding and conference venue yakhe izikhathi ezimbalwa njengoba kwayesebenzisana nomuntu ongathembeki uma ngabe kuza kuzona-ke lezi ezokwakha. Le ntokazi lena ayizange igive up ekulondela iphupho lakhe njengoba-ke yena-ke wayehlezi ezimisele ngokuthi ngelinye ilanga uzoba nendawo eseqophelweni eliphezulu. Njengamanje sistudio sethu uxoxisana noPepsi umtshela kabanzi ngohambo lwakhe kwezamabhizinisi.
Ke fetsa go fitlha mo di studiong tsa Making Moves ke tlo go kopana le Pepsi gompieno. Ke ikutlwa ke tshogilenyana bikinyana mara gape ke itumetse because go tle go nna le go gontsi tse ke tlong go di ithuta ka Monakaladi Garden tse gore nka igodisa yang le gore re ka etsweletsa pele jang.
Monakaladi Gardens has been in operation for 2 years. It took an awful lot of personal sacrifice and hard work to see its doors open. Currently, it's rated as a 2-star establishment, but Omphile is adding new developments in order to appeal to a broader market. She's here to share her journey with us and also talk a little bit about her expansion plans. Omphile, welcome to Making Moves.
Hi Pepsi, thank you very much.
It's an absolute pleasure to have you. Take a seat.
Thank you.
Bonjour.
Ke teng le kae?
Kishapu man. All the way in Joburg from Mafikeng.
Yes.
Thank you for traveling to come and spend time with us.
Thank you for having me.
The part of the story that gets me is that you then had to live in a container, essentially, on the property, in a Wendy house, with no running water, no electricity except a solar panel and a small child.
Yes.
At any point during this period, were you thinking, maybe this is not the right decision?
Yes.
Because here we are, we used to live in a house, we had electricity, we had running water, and we were fine. Now we've brought this child into this world, we've got this building that's now collapsed, we're starting from scratch, my husband is unemployed, I am unemployed, we are living in a Wendy house. I'm not sure if you can get any lower than that.
No.
You had hit like rock bottom.
That if there was ever a time that I could have given up, that was the time.
Why didn't you give up?
I think I wanted too bad. Yes, I wanted it more than the failure that was in front of me. You know, I knew that I could get out of this, but it took a lot of courage. It took a lot of moral support from my husband, from my mom as well. They were my pillars during that time, because we were living co-location, if I can say.
Okay, so let's talk about this business right now. My challenge with it is, firstly, I want you to succeed.
Yes.
A lot more than any other entrepreneur that's sat across from me, because of the journey and the fact that you didn't give up, right? And the challenges that you overcame and the sacrifices that you made. My challenge with the business right now is it's very hand to mouth. They are survivor at the moment.
Yes.
And I'm not seeing the growth in the way that I feel like I should be seeing it. What is going to take this business to the next level?
I think is if we keep on developing the venue. It is very hand to mouth at the moment because we've started everything from scratch. So every single tree that is there, everything that is on that plot, we put it there. So with every income also that comes in is invested back into the business. You make a profit of 20,000 Rand and you're thinking, okay, maybe we should now put a little structure there. You make a profit of like 50,000 Rand or 100,000 Rand, and you're like, okay, now we need a swimming pool, we need braai stands. We just need to bring it to that standard that we want it to be.
Okay, but that's not good enough.
Is it not
and I'll
good
tell
enough?
you why.
Okay.
Because I feel like because the beginning was tough,
yes,
you're operating from like a scarcity mindset.
Okay.
Still feeling a tad sorry for yourself, just a tad.
Okay.
And wanting to pat yourself on the back for the struggle. That's done, forget.
Okay.
Here we are today.
Yes.
What's the thing? I feel like there's something there that you're not doing. Is it getting more conferencing work? Is that going to be the silver bullet? Because conferencing work, at least it's big numbers that come in. But you've got to put some gas to this thing. And what's the gas?
Okay. I think maybe not enough people know about us. So maybe we need to do a lot of marketing, and we get a lot of weekend events. So I feel that the venue is underutilized. Like Monday to Friday, there's not really much happening at the venue, and everything is there. We've got the facilities, we've got the kitchen, we've got the space for it to be making money, but we're not making enough for during the week.
What could you do during the week?
We could do a lot more conferencing.
Okay, so what's the trick to getting more conferencing?
I think we need to get more marketing, more people to know about us, people to use the facilities as well. Maybe
Have you done any conferencing?
Yes, we do.
Okay.
Yes.
So how do you get more conferencing work?
It's a challenge. I won't lie to you, because Mafikeng is fairly small. When you talk corporate in Mafikeng, you're talking about government, because that is where most corporates work, or that is the corporate for us. We do have other corporate companies, but they're not that big, you know. So it's like we're all looking at government to be the one to give us work in terms of conferencing for during the week. We've invested in go-karts because we've got a lot of space. We've done a track in the 2 hectares, so we have go-karts which are very popular as well. But like I say, those things are things that... I didn't
see that in your income statement, the money from the go-karts.
They would come in as Monakaladi events because...
And how do people pay? Is it cash?
Yes.
It's cash.
Yes. So what happens is, like, maybe a school or a group would have booked, and then when they've booked, they can use the go-karts, but they don't prepay for the go-karts. So whoever's interested in going on the go-karts would pay at the venue at the time when they're there.
Part of what's helped you is that you're stubborn as hell. Like, you refuse to give up. But that rigidity could also be a weakness. Where you're refusing to flow, and this vision is precious, but there's got to be something else. I don't have the answers, but I hope I've at least given you an opportunity to reflect, and I'm sending you off for a coaching session. Hopefully that also helps you reflect. I'm just asking you to be open, to engage, and you'll find the answer. Yeah.
All right.
But then you've got to be loose and not be so rigid.
Weddings by nature are a seasonal business. Omphile needs to think out of the box about her service offering to keep the business going throughout the year. She's going to spend time with one of our coaches, Asanda, to come up with creative ways to grow her business and grow her clientele.
My interview with Pepsi was very eye-opening. He's given me a lot of things to think about, and he's also shown me a different picture of the business that I did not see, because maybe I'm just too close and too involved in my business as well.
Yes, you've been through what you've been through. You know, the resilience, your character is solid. So the people who stay in the game are the people who innovate and think out of the box.
Omphile usesichazele ngamasu anawo azomsiza ukuthi ibhizinisi lakhe likwazi ukuthuthuka. Kodwa ke lawo masu lawo wakhe azodinga i-marketing plan ezokwazi ukuthi imsize akwazi ukuheha amakhasimende ukuze aze endaweni yakhe. Lokho ke uzodinga kumqeqeshi ozomsiza ke yena ke ngakho konke lokho ezemela kwenze ebhizinisini lakhe.
So what needs to happen for you at this particular point to take you to the next level?
I think I need to work on my staff. I need to empower them more in order for me to be hands-free, so that I can focus on doing other things. A lot of time I'm working and doing the manual work, so that's taking up a lot of my time. And I realize now that it's actually slowing me down, because I started off, like you say, with a lot of oomph, but now it seems like I've slowed down, and it's because I'm so busy doing the nitty-gritties of the smaller stuff that my team should be taking care of.
Oftentimes, small business owners think that it is about the money, but people want to feel like they're adding value. When people feel like they're adding value and they're valued, they tend to step up.
They should be able to know what is the ideal standard that we want, and it's something that they know and they are empowered and skilled to execute it.
And 3 things that I really believe you need to work on. You've touched on the first one, staff. And why staff is important. For you to start tapping into different markets, for you to start packaging your offerings, you need reliable people.
That is true.
You need reliable people. You need to be able to say, when I'm selling this wedding package and I'm promising people stress-free, interaction with us, peace of mind, are my people going to be able to deliver on that promise? So the next most important thing you need to look at is your growth plan. So the growth plan that's looking specifically at marketing. So you've mentioned that the biggest pull for you is weddings. But then from our conversation as well, you've come up with a lot of other potential ideas on how to utilize the space for Omphile to really grow. And I think it's important that she realize that it's not about adding more developments in the space. It's about using what she has now, because what she has now is supposed to finance the next physical growth phase. The last point I want to speak about is that addition of pop-up. Going out restaurants, and you are afraid that it deviates a bit from what you're doing. And no, it does not deviate. It's still within the same industry. It is food. You do have a big kitchen that you are not using to its full potential.
That is true.
So this is also some of the different things you can do, one, to generate income, but also to get the word out there, because the moment you have a pop-up restaurant where you go into surrounding areas, what does it do? You tell them about the food, but
we tell them about what else we offer.
Exactly.
Our kitchen is underutilized, and it's a fully equipped kitchen. So we're going to start maybe the pop-up restaurants, because food is also something that can create cash flow for Rona, because people eat every day.
And it's important for people in the space especially to understand that it's overcrowded. So the people who stay in the game are the people who innovate and think out of the box. So for tomorrow then, we've identified all these different things. So for when you come for the pitch, the most important thing that I think you need to highlight on is, yes, you've been through what you've been through, the resilience, your character is solid. So now you need to demonstrate that you've got the same kind of character that's needed to grow the business now. Because now it's time for the business to grow. So look at the different avenues of growth, project those, and really show us what you would be using the money for. But remember, it's visuals. Your business is about visuals. So all the best for the presentation.
Coaching session here Kali Asanda was very informative. There's a lot that I can do to improve my business. There's a lot of things overlook. Matsapa tse ileng gore di feletsa di dira gore business it's a slow, or it grow at a slow pace. We also considering going into mass catering.
Does a kitchen make you a catering company? It takes you, it's a different business.
Making moves. Lega. Uzopitcha namhlanje uzizwa kanjani?
I'm a bit nervous, but I think I've prepared well. I took the advice that Osis Asanda gave me yesterday, and I incorporated it into the pitch.
Yes. All the best, Mrs. One.
Thank you so much. All right.
Omphile, how are you feeling?
I'm okay. I'm doing well.
You're doing well?
Yes.
Okay. Feeling ready for your pitch?
I'm ready.
Okay. You've already met Asanda?
Yes, I have.
This is Martine.
Nice to meet you.
She's our fellow judge.
Okay.
You've got 4 minutes to pitch your business.
And your 4 minutes starts now.
Why you should invest 50,000 Rand into Monakaladi Gardens. We are a self-funded, youth-owned wedding and conference venue. We are situated in Mahikeng. We started building the venue from scratch. The venue is now currently 2 years old, and we have been awarded with 2-star grading from the Tourism Grading Council of South Africa. We do weddings, conferencing, as well as private events. We offer packages for group bookings. We mostly sell experiences. We sell getaway experiences. We'd like to offer the tranquility service of the venue itself. We prefer to have a controlled environment. That is why we work mostly with groups, and to have the clients feel like they have a sense of ownership of the venue, as well as feel that they have exclusive use of the venue as well. The venue is built on 2 hectares of land, so there is a lot of space for future developments. Our challenges at the moment are people. We realize that our staff is not properly trained. They are not equipped with the necessary skills for them to be able to run with the vision that we have for the venue. As well as marketing, we realize that it's very quiet during the week. Most of our events happen during the weekends. We've also been reinvesting a lot of the profits that we make back into the business by developing it further. We build something, implement a new facility, and so forth. After we had our coaching session with Sis Asanda yesterday, she made us realize that we're not using the venue to the fullest of its capacity. We need to maximize on what we already have instead of always trying to put back money into the venue by developing new things, whereas we're not fully utilizing the venue as it is. So we are now going to train and empower our staff to make sure that they are well equipped with the necessary skills and knowledge to make sure that they're able to execute every event with the standard that we want to maintain for the venue. We're also thinking that if we installed Wi-Fi at the venue, it would sell the venue for corporate bookings. Like we said, that the venue is very quiet during the week. So if we had a lot of meetings and conferencing that we offered free Wi-Fi to, people like staying connected. People like, being connected to their office, to the internet, to social media. So knowing that they will be out of the office and a little bit out of town at our venue, but still staying connected, I think that is a unique selling point that we would offer because our competitors do not offer that at the moment. We're also going to market to divide our market segmentation properly and tailor-make packages for every market that we are going to offer services to. We want to also have a pop-up restaurant because we're not fully utilizing the kitchen that we have. So we are going to have pop-up restaurants where we cook, but the food won't necessarily be served at the venue. We're also going to introduce in-house events where we'll be the ones initiating events with collaborations with local celebrities and events organizers. If we get the 50,000 Rand, 22,000 Rand will go towards the Wi-Fi installation, 10,000 Rand will go towards marketing, and then 20,000 Rand will go towards a mobile food trailer. So the total would make about 50,000 Rand. We also have a few pictures of the venue itself. This is a wedding decor that we do. This is also a wedding that we held. This is the poolside garden. We have 3 gardens on the premises. We also have the front garden, which is in front of the hall, as well as a photo garden, which we are still busy working with at the moment. Thank you.
All right, your time is up. Perfect timing.
Thank you.
Good pitch.
Thank you.
I'm getting my head around it.
Okay.
It's a little bit of I still find the business a little bit confusing.
Okay.
In the sense that I don't know what the silver bullet is. I don't know exactly what it is you need to do in order to turn it around. I have faith that you'll find it. I don't have the answer just yet.
Okay.
Asanda, your thoughts?
Well done on your pitch. I think the most important groundwork you've done, so really identifying and knowing that there is that silver bullet that's required is first prize. So now what I feel about your pitch is that you are almost there, you know, but there's something that you just need to kick that door open, you know. And I think that will come from more research, more understanding of really pinning that value proposition when it comes to particular individuals, be it groups, be it whoever. That's still missing at this point. But overall, I think you are heading there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Any questions, Marty?
Yeah, I just want to know what information led you to believe that besides the training, I am understanding, but the Wi-Fi, the pop-up restaurants, you know, the in-house, what information led you to believe that that is what's going to change the business? Have you discussed it with people? Have you done any survey?
We work a lot with groups. So the general public, if you don't have an event that you have that you need a venue for, you wouldn't necessarily have a chance to use our venue or enjoy our facilities. So that's why we want to introduce in-house events that are initiated and hosted by us as well. And I think that will also give the public or general guests a feel of who we are and the type of service that we offer, because those events will then have our signature touch on them. Unlike if we're hosting a wedding or a baby shower, we have to go according to the client's specification. With regards to free Wi-Fi, we are very quiet during the week, and a lot of the corporates in Mafikeng are government employees, and they hold a lot of conferencing and meetings. So I think that would be a unique selling point for our venue if we offered free Wi-Fi, because whenever people come, like I get it also with me and some of the workshops that I've attended, that, you know, most of the time the first thing that we ask when we get to a place is, do you have free Wi-Fi, you know? So people always want to stay connected. They want to be able to reply to their emails even though they're not in the office. They want to be able to connect on social media and all those things. So we felt that that would also be something that sets us apart from other conferencing venues that are around.
Have you asked these corporates why they're not coming to your event, to your venue? Because I'm just thinking there might be an array of different reasons, and Wi-Fi could be one of them, but it's not the most pain point, the most important one.
Honestly speaking, we haven't really gone through and checked exactly why it is that they're not coming or that we're not getting enough bookings from the local government.
And then last one, your mobile food trailer, you're spending quite a bit of the money in that area.
Yes.
Have you identified where, what and how with that?
Yes.
Where you're going to be going? Is there a need for it? Have you spoken to the people in that space? So it's not just...
No. Food is very big, you know. We also have a fully equipped kitchen that we have that is very underutilized at the moment, because Monday to Friday, if we don't have an event, the kitchen is not used at all. So we felt that if we could use the kitchen, but then if we set up a restaurant in the venue, it might not be so busy as compared to if we did a mobile or a pop-up restaurant where we cook and prepare the food at the venue, but then the food is delivered to certain spots. For the mobile food trailer as well, we also considering going into mass catering, where we're not really going to focus on catering for like your 20, 30, 40 people, but we could do catering for funerals, catering for events that are off-site.
Does that not get you into a completely different business?
I don't necessarily think that it would get us into...
the only thing that makes you a catering company is that you've got a kitchen. So does a kitchen make you a catering company? It takes you, it's a different business. It's not your core business. It's not what you do.
It's a component of the business.
Yeah, well, I mean, she's got a kitchen.
Yeah, but she's stressed that it's an underutilized kitchen.
Yeah, it's still just a kitchen.
But it's a component of events
management. Because with weddings, they also do provide catering.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to think of an analogy that says,
it's not going to come.
You know, I have a car, it doesn't make me a racing car driver or something. Okay, and then the next thing is also around this Wi-Fi. It's almost 50% of your budget. And are you convinced that it's going to make that much of a difference in terms of increasing your corporate event bookings?
I am. I think that it would, because that is something that is in high demand at the moment. It's something that is popular. It's something that our competitors don't have at the moment. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you very much. We're going to deliberate, talk a little bit about your business, and call you back.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I think the pitch went well. I was able to finish my presentation. I was able to relay all the points that I wanted to relay. Yeah.
So many things that could be done. I don't think she's tipped the iceberg.
The marketing plan, getting the pop-up, it all speaks to that bigger value proposition.
Making moves. Making moves.
All right, guys, so deliberation time. What's the thinking, Martin?
Gosh, it's such an exciting business to be in. I mean, there's so many things that could be done. I don't think she's tipped the iceberg with any of it. Particularly for me, is that she's already dealing with corporates, and corporates off-site have, they have meetings and stuff every day, and there's massive budgets set aside for catering, etc. So she's already got that relationship with them where they've come in the door and they've now had an event at a place or a conference at a place. I'm not sure that she's captured and wowed them, to be able to flourish the relationship essentially beyond that, and it can subsidize her quiet period.
Although she is still struggling to get corporates in.
Okay.
So she does very little corporate business. So when you look at the bulk of her revenue,
it's weddings,
baby showers
and weddings. Yeah.
And I don't know why that's not translating into corporate bookings, or why corporates are not giving her confidence.
I must be honest with you. I totally agree with her on the Wi-Fi thing. I must be honest with you. No, I can tell you. I mean, the first thing we ask when we're booking venues is, do you have Wi-Fi? Because it's very important for your guests, for the person they say. People definitely want to stay connected. They definitely. It's a big thing.
I would have never thought.
No, it's massive. But I don't think she needs to spend 22,000 Rand there. There's a company called Bright Wave that we use at all our. We don't pay them anything. They get their money from advertisers, because when you log in, there's an advertiser that's advertising on it, so it's free Wi-Fi.
Uzizwa kanjani ngale pitch yakho nangale ndlela uyenze ngakhona?
Ke utlwa ekate ke kgonne go fetsa pitch ya ka nako, so that's very good, because I was worried gore nka se kgonne go tshwara the 4 minutes, but I do feel gore I could have said more as well.
Yes.
There are two thoughts that I've got about this business. One is I love the entrepreneur. I love her story.
Yeah, she's very cool.
The sacrifices that she's made, the guts, the tenacity, and they never say die attitude. So, and I'm trying not to let that cloud my vision, because this is one of those instances where I would back the entrepreneur. I'm not so sure so much about the business, but I would back her, because I know that she'll eventually make it work, whatever it is she's doing.
Sure.
And then the second part of it is, I'm not sure that she's found, it's 50,000. You can't do everything. So I feel like I wish she could find a direction and push in that direction. She's got various options, but she can't invest in all of them. So, I don't know.
I agree to a point on that one, because I think how she's put it, all of the pieces work together. You know what I mean? So the marketing plan, getting the pop-up, it all speaks to that bigger value proposition that we had spoken about during her coaching session.
Do you think the judges were convinced and they got the picture and they understood what your business is all about and what you were pitching for?
I hope they did. I think I explained it the best way that I could, considering that I presented everything that was on my presentation, on my pitch. So I hope that I was able to carry my point across to them.
Yes, ma'am.
The catering, I'm like, It's a different business. You've got a kitchen.
Yeah.
Having a kitchen does not make you a caterer. Yes, she cooks for some of the events, so they've got the infrastructure, they've perhaps got the skills. I don't mind it as a direction, but we've got to understand that it is a departure from what she's doing. The mobile trailer, where you're going out and essentially like a food truck, it's a different business.
There's two components to that. She could either do it for herself or she could outsource it, but it is a critical part of the business.
Let's call her back in.
As always.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, sis. All
right then.
Peter, so on a scale of 1 to 10, how do you think you did?
I'd give myself a 7.
A 7?
Yes.
I think that's fair, yeah, a 7? Okay.
Okay.
So we're going to give you some tasks
Okay.
that, you know, whatever happens, whether you're staying in the competition or not, these are tasks that we think you should look at in your business.
Okay.
Okay. Asanda, I'll start with you.
Okay, so we'd like you to really explore this potential business from corporates. So you need to start knocking on doors. You need to go out there and speak to corporates. Sell yourself to corporates, identify who the corporates are, and remember not to stay in that area. Move to the closest places as well, where the corporates are, but really just get on that and knocking on the doors and selling what you offer to them.
Martin?
Yeah, and then some very cost-effective marketing at the moment is social media platforms. I want you to pay close attention. It's extremely powerful. Look at the groups that are in the area, the corporate groups, etc. Put, build your social media platforms. You can do it while you're sitting on your phone at night, instead of watching days of other people's lives, if you do. But go and do that and watch. So create a page on Facebook, because you get the reports on that to see who's looking, what were they interested in, what posts got the most likes, and educate people about catering, and be innovative about it.
And then the last task was around creating sales material.
Yes.
I want to see how much you can hustle. So 1 is social media, 2 sales material, hustle. See what you can do without spending any money.
Okay.
Right?
All right.
And then lastly, pound the pavement. You have to see at least 10 people in the next 2 to 3 weeks. I think that's what you should do. Asanda, where are we going with this young lady?
You are coming back. Well done.
Thank you.
You are coming back
so
to
much.
the next round.
Thank you. I really appreciate this opportunity. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Cool. Okay. Go do the work, and we'll see you when you get back.
Thank you so much.
Best of luck.
Thank you. That gutsy Omphile that started this business was starting to slowly die down. So the pressure and everything that I've learned here has really revived me and has really reminded me of why I'm doing this in the first place. Yeah.
If you are an entrepreneur and would like to be featured on the show, contact us on makingmoves@sabc.co.za or visit our website